Do you want a simple way to make the defense declare what they're going to do and make them show their hand? Well, I've got you covered. Hey, Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time visiting my channel, welcome, and let me tell you what it's all about. This place is dedicated to the spread offense, and we talk about passing schemes, running schemes, tempo, any and everything that has to deal with the spread offense. So if you want to join our community, hit that subscribe button down below and then hit the bell notification to let you know that I just posted a new video. As offensive coaches, we need to take care of those people that have dual conflict, the linebackers that have run responsibility and pass responsibility. But sometimes it's difficult because the defense, those jerks are kind of smart. So how do you do that? Well, one way is to stack defenses or stack formations and make the defense declare who is doing what. That way it's easier for your kids to know, okay, that guy has dual responsibility or this guy has dual responsibility. So in today's video, I'm going to go over a couple of different ways we use stack formations in the spread offense and how that can help your kids play fast and you to run simpler concepts and everybody to be successful. Now, if you want to learn more about the air raid, you can check out a book. I put out a book. It's at airraidbook.com. Now, let's get into today's video. And I'm going to go over just a couple of ways we have actually used the stack formation to make the defense do something. And the reason why I like them is if the defense doesn't, like on the outside, the apex players, if they don't widen out to attack, well, now you got a 1-on-2 situation. And remember, in the spread offense, all you can do is get a 1-on-1 situation, your best guys against their best guy, and hopefully your guy is better. If this is something you want to learn more about, then please give it a thumbs up, share it. Leave a comment. I know it's really early in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, but I love doing these. I've been up thinking about this the whole time, so I wanted to go ahead and do this for you. And if you want to learn more about this, then you can become a member of the Ron McKie football coaching community. I'm closing down the membership at the end of March because we're gearing up for spring ball. So if you want to, if you're thinking about joining, please hurry up and join. You can do that at joinronmackiefootball.com. Now let's dive into it. So the first thing I have is I have a 2x2. What we used to call this is dual right, and this is stack. So this is dual right stack. I know Noel Mazzoni likes to call this dart. A lot of other guys just call it stack. That's what they do, but this is what it is. And I really like doing this kind of formation when it's one high, as you can tell right here, because if you got a 6-man box and then they bring those out here like this, and I know a lot of coaches have said they go against a 5-3 all the time like that in a game, and my first question always is, how do they play the two receivers? Because they, numbers-wise, they can't play a 5-3 against the spread because they don't know what they've been doing. They can't cover those slot receivers. Therefore, if you stack them, now you're pulling them further away from those overhang guys, and you can attack them a lot easier. Coach, you've been up since 2 a.m., morning shift, 5 to, ooh, man. Well, good morning to you, sir. I'm glad you can join me right now. And for those 3 other coaches that are watching, please leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're doing right now because I love talking ball with y'all. The first thing is really simple, though. Let's say we have our standard inside zone. You can do an inside zone. You can do a pin and pull. The run play doesn't matter. What I want to talk about is the outside play. So if you have something like this, and what we do is we just do a very easy key 1 or a key 2 right here. So he just turns around and looks at the ball. And that's another major thing about stacking it like that. This back guy right here doesn't have to take a step and backpedal or anything like that. No, he is already out. So he just turns and shows hands to the quarterback. And what we do is we have that on both sides of the ball. So the quarterback, he comes up and he is looking. Do I have the numbers to the front side? Yes. Catch, turn, throw it. No. So let's say this guy comes out here like this, and now he is closer to the stack receivers than he is to the box. Great. We just took a player out of the box. So now we have even more numbers. Do we have the numbers to the back side of the play? Yes. We'll catch, turn, and throw. Coach, how do you do that? How do you catch, turn, and throw and not have the tailback get in the way? And that you can do one of two things. When we first started out doing this, we would give a signal. We would either tap our hip or we would pull our jersey or wipe our hands or something like that. And that signaled to the tailback, hey, listen, I'm not going to give you the ball. I want you, when the ball is snapped, to just run straight downhill, get out of my way because I'm going to throw the key screen. And that worked for a while, but then the defense started picking up on it. They were like, hey, guys, because remember, the defensive coordinators are a lot smarter than us. They went, hey, every time the quarterback touches his butt, or hey, every time he taps his shoulders, or something like that, the tailback's not getting the ball. So then they started playing games out here. Great. Now you can just put it. What we started doing is we would actually mesh, and we would ride, and the quarterback would mesh for half a second, and then pull the ball, flip his hips, and get it out there. And I like that because a couple of things. One, it holds this guy, because when he sees the ball in the pocket of the running back, he now either freezes or he takes an additional step to the line of scrimmage, because these guys usually, when they're like this, have quarterback and running back, or running back and quarterback. They're playing the games right here, so he holds him, and you get more time and less people out on this area right over here. So that's a good thing. If they pull out like that, so they're back to the stack, great. Now you've got numbers in the box. You can run your inside zone where everyone's blocked up and you read the end. And if the end goes up the field, well, you hand the ball off, and he's got a nice running lane right there. If the end crashes, then the quarterback can pull, and now it's one-on-one with the safety. And if you don't have a running quarterback, when you do inside zone, you can do pin and pull, you can do counter, you can do a lot of different things. But don't be afraid if you have a running quarterback to get 5 yards and fall down. That's what we tell our guys: 5 yards and fall down. Another good thing that we have done is we have actually thrown the key screens to the front receiver as in the stack, but he would take a step forward like he's going to block, and then he would come straight back to where the F is in this case, and then the F would go and block the corner. And the same thing on this side. The Y would act like he is going to block the corner, and then he would take a step back, and then the R would go and block. And what I like about that is when they see, the corners see their man stacked up, take a step at them, instinctively they back up, because that's what they've been taught. So you're using what they've been taught against them, and then that gives you more space to get the ball to your guys, because the corners are backing up. Now you've got you got 3 or 4 yards before they're even blocked. The quarterback, if he has the ability like this, he can just flip it out there, and now you've got more space for your guy to work one-on-one with, and that is even better than the previous one. So this is what we're going to put in day one install right here. And it works even better this way when you decide to lock it up. Excuse me. Y'all may not know what lock it up means. Lock it up means I'm going to fake the screen and go deep. So if we're running a lock over here, then the R would come up, act like he's going to block, and then get the fastest release possible, either inside or outside, but they're restacking it back on the top of the numbers and going. And that is the great thing. And the number one key point to this, and I got this from, I can't remember if it was Coach Mazzoni or Coach Kingsbury. I saw a video. When you pump fake, you want to take the hand off the ball just a second to give that illusion that I'm going to throw that quick key screen. So half a second, pump fake, the hand comes off, then I reset, and then I am looking for touchdown to check down. And that is really simple. Backside, when I tell them if I'm locking up, and usually what we do is we lock up the side of the back. So if the back's away from you, y'all just run your key screen, because this is the OS, the oh shit right here. But this is the play side where we're going. So that's what we do at a 2x2. That's a simple 2x2 what we do. And if you want to learn more and you want to become a part of our coaching community, check out joinronmackiefootball.com. We have a coaching community. We have courses. We have quick win videos. We have drills. We have a bunch of stuff in that membership, and it's closing at the end of March, though, because we are going to be gearing up for spring ball. I'm excited, and I know you're excited, and that's why we're doing that. So right now I'm fixing to go to one very simple 3x1 stack formation that I love, and it plays off very well with the pin and pull. I know y'all have seen a lot of teams do this, so we'll go in too high because that's what we see all the time when we go 3x1. We see some version of this. This is what we do. We call this trio right special. And what the special does is it tells the F to line up in a stack formation with the Y. And what the defense does automatically is they put this linebacker right up on the Y and they go, screw you, buddy, I'm going to jam you because you're not getting off. That is fine because we use this to our advantage. What we like to do is we like to run our pin and pull. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw it up real quick. Not like that. So let's just say, and you can do the pin and pull a couple variations. Let's say this guy's not that good of a player. Our center can handle him, or the center goes on the nose like so, and then we're pulling both the guards. If that nose is a war daddy and you want the angles, then just block down with the front side guard and pull the center. It's totally up to you. What we like to do, though, is we like to call a switch play. And what the switch play is if this guy is jamming us so hard like this and won't let us do anything, we have him outside release and run a vert. And the reason why, he will jam and then run with the Y all the way, and we are hoping that that happens and the safety goes with him. So this is a twofer. He's taking 2 for 1. The F is going to take one step outside to let him release, and then he is running straight to this linebacker and sitting down. So now he is the read. This R is just sending straight up the field too. So we got a vert, and now we're running a snag, and the quarterback right here is running this linebacker, or reading this linebacker. If he stays, then he just hands the ball off to the tailback, and then it's a 2-on-1. The tailback just does what he wants to do. Usually we teach him to get behind the second puller. If he goes inside, you go inside. If the second puller goes outside, you go outside. This is your man. You follow him. Wherever he goes, you will get good yards. The L, you can do a couple of things. You can have him run a little hitch for a pre-snap read, or if you would want, you can have him push crack the safety right there, and then if the tailback gets outside, it's 1-on-1 with the corner. We really don't care about corners because if corners were any good, they'd be safeties, and if the safeties were any good, they'd be linebackers. That's our line of thinking. If this linebacker right here, who we are keying, runs over top of the center, well, then the quarterback pulls the ball and throws it. If this guy takes him like this, which has happened sometimes, then you've got this touchdown all the way down the field. So that is what we like to do with the stack formation. We do some other things as well. If you want to learn more, check out joinronmackeyfootball.com. If you want me to talk about anything else, please give me a thumbs up, share it, let me know in the comments because I love talking ball. What I'm going to try to do is every other day try to get on here and talk ball on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. I do Instagram lives from time to time. And until next time, coaches, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun. I hope all of you have a beautiful day today.